Good evening, New York City, and welcome to the Arc Arena here on the campus of Baruch College. We're on 25th and Lexington in the heart of Manhattan, and tonight, your Baruch College Bearcats welcome in the Beavers of City College of New York. Alongside Joe Stolzer, I'm David Just. Joe, great alumni day we had this past Saturday. Baruch sweeping aside John Jay, but let's start with the women here. Down 14 in the fourth, 15 in the game overall, and made what I would consider an epic comeback here in the Arc Arena.
Well, hello, Baruch Nation. Happy Wednesday, David. Idea just took over the game. And, what was she, 11 for 11 from the free throw line, but just asserted herself and really led Baruch to a victory.
A career-high 28 points for Lola De Luka in that win on Saturday.
Yeah, it was an epic win, and I'm sure Coach K, Coach Shanahan hope that it carries over.
And let me just add that, Joe. They also did it with Kostyal-Larrier, their leading scorer, not having her best game, but other players stepped up in her absence.
But I think now that Idea is going to be a leader moving forward, both on the court and off the court. And remember, Nicole is not with us tonight due to injury. But we've been getting great play from McRae. De Luka, as a freshman, has been contributing. Brianna Lopez, my true point guard. A lot's expected of her.
And don't forget about Morales, who had a double-double.
Well, Morales, David, came out on a mission.
She's really established herself in that front court position there, Joe.
Yeah, so I look for Baruch to really come out defensively, trying to get a lead, and really being efficient, David, on offense. Because of the non-point guard, there's a lot of distribution that has to take place and movement. So, but I really want to see De Luka emerge as that outside shooter with Idea, and also the continued good play of Morales.
Yeah, and Baruch have actually kind of turned this place, the Arc Arena, into a true home court advantage. 5-3 here on the season. 0-6 right now on the road, so a chance to add to that here tonight at Baruch.
Every game is going to be tough. It's CUNY, David, and this is why you lace them up. Middle of January, and every game, David keeps coming quicker and quicker.
We are moments away from tip-off here at the Arc Arena.
How you doing?
Between City College and your Baruch College Bearcats, let's head it over to Marty Collins for your national anthem and your starting lineup.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the honor doubleheader tonight between the Beavers from CCNY and your Baruch College Bearcats. Ladies and gentlemen, this is time against everyone can please rise. Join our student athletes, coaches, and officials as we honor America, celebrate freedoms, and those who protected it home and abroad with the singing. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trembling above the sea came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet 5-inch sophomore over number 54, Ashley Suberry. A 5-inch sophomore over number 32, decisive. Assistant coaches are Brianna Lopez, McRae, and CCNY. Let's play ball.
So the starting lineups are in. No surprises for the Bearcats, as it's De Luka, Morales, Lopez, Idir, and Kostyal-Larrier for Baruch. Lopez back actually into the starting lineup. We have seen a little bit of change there, her coming off the bench the last couple of games. But after the game we saw on Saturday, Joe, no surprise that she's starting tonight.
Well, David, maybe Coach K has heard me. I keep urging the point guard necessity for the Bearcats' offensive attack. It just, especially if she penetrates and kicks to a waiting shooter like De Luka or Idir, and just normal ball distribution and decisions.
So Morales and Fisher on the tip. It's going to go to the Beavers, and we are underway here at the Arc Arena.
Well, it's a man-to-man defense by the Lady Bearcats, and it's about moving their hands and feet.
And Joseph Pascal gets cut off there by Kostyal-Larrier. Ball swung around side to side. Cologne on the far side gives it off to Subervy. Straight on three there by Ramos. That rattles around. No good. Shot blocked underneath by Morales. As Fisher tried to go back up with it, it'll stay right there for the Beavers.
Well, in past games, Baruch has had trouble in terms of the ball just finding the opposing team. I think Coach K wants to clean that up. Seal and box out their man or their player.
Cologne couldn't get that one to go. Rebounded there by Fisher underneath. She'll pose a problem at 5'11".
Yeah.
Morales on her at 5'6". We'll see if City College can exploit that matchup.
You're going to have to locate her. And, David, every game we talk about it, denying the post pass and really trying to get in front. Lattimore last game was a problem against Baruch.
And it's going to be a kick ball. Correction, they're going to say he went out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Beavers.
Now, the Bearcats have to give idea touches and De Luka. You want your shooters to get going quickly.
So Joseph Pascal takes the pick, goes right. Subervy gives the pick over to Cologne. Cologne driving baseline. Her shot blocked. Nope, they're going to say the foul there's underneath on De Luka. That's going to be her first. And that's her first foul of the afternoon.
Yeah, De Luka did a great job of picking up the offensive player, but she just, kind of wiggled her arms and got herself a foul call. She's a freshman, but not really. She's really come on experience-wise.
Thornton Lewis into the game for the first time tonight as De Luka comes to the bench. We see our first bucket as Cologne knocks down the free throw.
Thornton Lewis, also a shooter, especially if she can free herself.
And Cologne 2 of 2 from the line.
Now, offensively, Lady Bearcats have to get to the foul line.
Thornton Lewis wide open, near side three. Shot too strong, no good. Rebound comes out to her. Kostyal-Larrier puts it back on the deck. Gives it over to Morales. Mid-range inside to Kostyal-Larrier. Can't finish off the glass. And that's rebound. Nope, ball still loose. Okay, it does eventually find Joseph Pascal's hands. And now it's Cologne for the three, a bit too strong. Kicked outside. Offensive rebound that will set up an extra possession here for City College. Joseph Pascal drives in hard on the left side and lays it off the glass.
Coach K won't be happy that the Bearcats didn't get the loose ball, number one, and then a real easy basket for City.
Now bounce pass inside to Kostyal-Larrier. Nice fine back door, and Lopez has the first Baruch bucket.
The Lady Bearcats have been great with interior passing with one another.
And mid-range jumper, no good. Lopez on the rebound, gives it over to Idir. Cross-court pass to Kostyal-Larrier. Baruch have a 3-on-2. Underneath to Morales. Going to work in the post against Fisher. Her shot blocked. Morales gets her own rebound, though. Now it's outside to Kostyal-Larrier. Goes past Fisher into the lane. Looking for options. Morales on the near side elbow. Pulls it and knocks it down. That was smooth.
Well, David, that was a very patient possession by the Lady Bearcats. And you know what? Morales had an open shot, which she's been making.
And we saw, Joe, a little bit on the defensive end, what type of presence Fisher will have for City College as well.
Well, she's got length.
A nice move there off the glass as it was.
That's points in the paint. That's not, Baruch has got to keep that number low.
Ashley Subervie on the offensive side getting the bucket. 6'4". Baruch trail. 3 here from Thornton Lewis, and she gets that one to go. And Baruch had the lead.
She's another outside shooting option for Baruch.
Inside out. Fisher, Joseph Pascal. Good defense there by Idir, and it's going to stay right there.
Well, it's evident
with
that
the Beavers.
David, it's evident City wants to put the ball on the floor. So Baruch has got to switch and not foul, just position himself.
Now Subervie puts it on the deck. Little step-through move. Floater shot no good. Idir on the rebound. A reach there from Fisher, and Idir's quick to push up ahead of the pack to Lopez. Lopez going right to the basket. She gets fouled on the way through, and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Lady Bearcats doing a great job of finding each other early on.
And they've been able to, looks like, at least in the early portion of the ball game, apply the most damage when they're in transition, as again they had numbers going the other way.
Right, and they won't let City College settle into the defense. So that's a great strategy early on here for Baruch.
And Lopez goes 1 of 2 from the line.
This is a solid move by Coach K, having Lopez in the starting lineup. It gives you just what you need from the guard position.
Ball moved around the perimeter here on the offensive end for the Beavers. Ooh, off the knees of Cologne. Errant pass there by number 13, Ramos. And Lopez now the other way over to Morales. Nice pump fake move and able to easily lay it in. And just like that, Coach DeRusso wants to talk it over for the Beavers with 6:16 remaining here in the first. Baruch lead 10-6.
Great passing on the part of Baruch, teammate to teammate, and I'm more impressed by the catch because there's usually a lot of defense on the catch. But, I feel good about Baruch body language and come out with good energy. And 10-6 lead. Now, 6:16 left in the first quarter. Let's see if Baruch can extend this lead. And some of the magic of Saturday, David, I think is carried over in terms of confidence to the Lady Bearcats.
So it looks like Baruch setting up in the 2-3 zone now, moving away from the man-to-man, as it'll be Thornton Lewis and Lopez up top in the 2.
Well, they gotta look for the cutters.
Now Cologne has it. Ramos inside to Subervie. Ooh, nice step-through move. We've seen that a couple times. Ooh, goes all the way around, can't finish. Morales and Subervie battling for it underneath, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
David, that was one time I don't want them to fix the rim.
We've seen that a couple times from Subervie, though, kind of that step-through move. And
Well,
been able to create that
the
space.
problem is the pass wasn't denied. She had an open ability to catch a ball and then make a move.
Ooh, dangerous pass there by Lopez. And it's Subervie on the steal, up ahead to Cologne. Cologne out ahead of the pack and finishes it with the left hand.
Now, that's Christmas is a month ago, you can't give presents because City College has got some players.
Idea now gives it over to Kostyal-Larrier. Cross-court pass near side. Ooh, Thornton Lewis pass goes right off the hands of Morales. I think it might have been tipped on the way through.
Well,
good defense there by the Beavers.
We're seeing a little carelessness on the ball control by the Lady Bearcats. You got to have Brianna Lopez emerge as a leader to write some things out there.
And that's just too easy as Ramos goes right to the basket
David,
and lays it in.
They've done that from the left and right, City College.
Lopez has it up top, looking for options, has Kostyal-Larrier at the free throw line. She's quickly double, even triple teamed. Oh, right through the hands of Thornton Lewis.
Well,
and that's a turnover for the Bearcats.
If they would have seen Morales was open.
So Lopez will come to the bench, and we'll see the Precious Mitchell for the first time tonight.
Well, Mitchell's playing because I think McRae is dealing with a knee injury, so she's limited. But McRae has proven to be a good one.
And just like that, Cologne near side three, and the Beavers take the lead back 13-10. A little bit more than halfway gone here in the first.
Well, City College has kind of gotten the momentum on their side.
They're getting a little bit of rhythm on the offensive end here, Joe.
Now, every team is double-teaming Kostyal-Larrier.
And it's going to be a jump ball, and this will go back to the Beavers. Yeah, Joe, to your point, that time almost using the sideline as a third or fourth defender.
She can't
put her in a corner.
David, you can't. The sideline's going to act as a defender. But Morales has got to cut, and Kostyal-Larrier's got to see her, and that's a basket.
City College now on a 7-0 run here in the last minute and 56 seconds. Entry pass inside to Suberville. Aaron pass, that's going to be back court, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats. So the Bearcats may be getting bailed out there. Suberville got position pretty deep inside, when she caught the ball.
David, to your point, that's happening too much here in the first period. You got to take away position.
Ooh, dangerous pass. Mitchell turned around. I don't think she realized the pass was for her. Now Idea over to Morales. Gives it back to Idea. Has the near side three. She pulls. Shot a bit too strong. But Morales on the offensive glass. Ball knocked out of her hand. And Suberville comes away with it for City College.
By the way, that was Idea's first shot attempt. She's got to be more involved in the offense.
Nice active hands by Thornton Lewis. And she knocks it away. Kostyal-Larrier going to go coast to coast. And should have the easy layup and does.
Well, that's what you want all game. As soon as the ball is on the floor, Baruch has got to swipe it.
Already 9 combined turnovers between these two teams. End-to-end action. Not a lot of whistles, Joe. Just how we like to see it.
Well, some games the whistle never stops. That's a turnover.
And Suberville trying to get it inside to Fisher. Ball's loose on the deck. And it's Thornton Lewis who comes away with it for the Bearcats. Quickly ahead to Morales on the far side. Now inside to Mitchell. She loses it, though, off her hip. It's going to be a jump ball again, but this time it'll go to Baruch.
Well, instead of going to Mitchell, I would like them to pass it around the perimeter so one of the outside shooters for Baruch can get a good shot attempt. David, they're going to double down low.
Now Morales gets the inbound up top. Ooh, nice look, though, for Kostyal-Larrier. Active hands on defensive end. Now back out to Morales. Mitchell gets knocked, though. Looks like 2 defenders went up on the pump fake. And, that was McRae underneath. And that's going to send – nope, they're going to call it on the floor. So it's going to stay underneath for the Bearcats.
She didn't get a chance to get a shot off because they were just on top of her.
Ooh, nice find there. Thornton Lewis, far side three. And she gets that one to go. Madison Thornton Lewis has 6 points here in 6 minutes of action.
That's 6 points. That's kind of unexpected in terms of her playing time.
Now Suberville working on Morales. Too many steps, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
How about Thornton Lewis coming back to make a great defensive play after the shot? So this has been the case of Baruch. Some people really contributing on both ends of the court in the last few games.
And Coach Katrozos was quick to go to his bench tonight, but it's worked out as Thornton Lewis has 6 of the first 15.
Now the outside shot's going to be there for the Lady Bearcats.
Ooh, around and out. Good offensive board, though, by McRae, and finishes with the left hand.
Well, we've come to know that kind of play from McRae and Mitchell.
Now it's Kostyal-Larrier outside on Joseph Pascal. Over to Cologne. Nope, out of bounds. Took her eye off it just for a moment. Unforced error there by City College, and it'll go back to Baruch.
Well, the momentum is switched to Baruch right now. And I think really it's time for them to put their foot on the gas pedal.
Sophomore guard Romero has checked into the game. Number 30 for City College. Now Thornton Lewis, open 3 on the far side. No good. Morales though on the offensive glass. Ooh, couldn't get it to go. She hits the deck and will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a great offensive rebound, tough offensive rebound by Morales. But Thornton Lewis, let it keep shooting. It's got a good chance to go in.
Morales off front iron on the first.
Yeah, you hate when she misses. She does so much.
And rattles home the second. Baruch lead 18-13 under 2 minutes remaining here in the first. Fisher at the scores, waiting to check back in. Baruch have set up into a full court press here.
This is what really gets the Baruch team going, that press.
Good defense there by Kostyal-Larrier. Great, better offense, though, by Joseph Pascal. She weaved her way inside.
That's got to hurt. She beat the press single-handedly.
And that's going to be an offensive foul by Ideer.
Well, David, there's no traditional point guard in the game for the Lady Bearcats. Somebody's got to get in there and create movement. And just as I say that, Lopez is back in the game. She's got to cause separation, movement, and some sort of fluidity in the Lady Bearcats offense.
And now Lopez on Joseph Pascal. Joseph Pascal on the floor. The foul there is going to be on Lopez.
Well, Baruch is getting a little bit lazy on defense, and City College is going to take advantage of that. They're comfortable going to the basket.
Romero looking for options. Fisher underneath. Her shot blocked by McRae, and then Fisher fouls her on the rebound.
Let's give a lot of credit to McRae, having that left knee problem, but she's valiantly in the game, playing as usual so hard.
Ooh. Lopez and McRae just not on the same page there as Lopez trying to hand it off.
Well, Lopez should have continued for a shot. She was that close. She could have done a teardrop or...
Joseph Pascal has it on the Bearcats logo. Takes the pick from Suberville. Now outside to Cologne. Cologne floater in the lane, off the glass and in.
Well, they want to do that. They don't want to take an outside shot, David. City College wants to go to the basket.
And they've been getting to the basket tonight so far, Joe. Now Thornton Lewis straight on 3. High arcing shot. Barely grazes iron. McRae runs it down inside to Morales. Handoff to Lopez. Nice find. Can't finish. A little too strong. Morales on the rebound. Her shot just a bit short. May have been deflected on the way through. McRae gets the offensive board, and Baruch will reset. They have 10 to shoot. There's 22 seconds left on the game clock. Morales now on the far side. Gives it off to Thornton Lewis. Straight on. High arcing shot. And once again hits front iron. And now it's Fisher on the rebound. And City College got a push, though, to get this final shot off. 10 seconds to shoot. Make it 9. Joseph Pascal now takes the pick from Suberville. Nope, instead goes left. 2-1, needs to get it up. Nothing doing there. Oh, Suberville does get it up. Around and out, no good. And Baruch will take an 18-17 lead into the second quarter. You're watching CUNYAC basketball here on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
David, the Lady Bearcat huddle has got to be stop letting City College go to the basket. It's like a running game in football. They're just handing off, and they've been successful. I mean, they have 17 points, but, David, I'm not sure City College has had a perimeter shot in that first period. It's been all drive left, drive right. Now, Baruch has not been hurt by a post play of City College, but they've been hurt by the drive. So they're going to have to tighten that up, just move their feet, don't foul, and have somebody come over and help take away the lane. Offensively, Baruch is in a good place. We're not really seeing a balanced attack. Thornton Lewis knocked down some shots. Haven't seen Idea. Kostyal-Larrier has been quiet. De Luka is now in the game, but she was quiet. So it's an unorthodox offensive output in the first period. Nothing really generating for Baruch.
Both teams need to clean up the turnovers. We have 15 combined turnovers in the first quarter, as now Joseph Pascal has it on the Bearcat symbol. City College starting off with the ball, takes the pick from Subairville.
Well, they want to go at some point.
And Subairville gets it knocked out of her hands by Idea, so it'll stay right there. 15 to shoot for the Beavers.
Well, Idea, has been a factor. And hopefully she does things tonight to get the Bearcats going.
Dangerous pass there by Romero. Romero driving baseline. Three there from Romero. Doesn't hit anything, and it's going back the other way.
Well, it's great possession by Baruch defensively.
Idea, McRae, Kostyal-Larrier, and one! As she's able to finish off the glass through the contact, and she'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Baruch has been effective on that two-man game, and unless City College stops it, they got to just keep going with that attack.
And Baruch has had a lot of success so far in transition. As Kostyal-Larrier knocks that one down.
We're waiting for Kostyal-Larrier to have that breakout game, kind of a la Mia Castillo.
She's got 7 in the first 9 minutes of action here tonight, as it'll be Joseph Pascal, check that, with the ball on the cymbal.
Good defense.
And now Cologne floater off the glass. Wow, what a shot with the left hand.
I think she closed her eyes on that, David, because that was a wild shot, but it went in.
Kostyal-Larrier picks up her dribble, looking for options, has McRae on the far side. McRae driving baseline, she hits the deck on the blocking foul. Let's see who they have that on. That's going to be on Fisher.
Well, McRae's got to get the ball and get rid of it. We don't want her putting the ball on the floor. We have other people really open as she puts the ball on the floor.
Herrera checking into the game for City College as Cologne will come to the bench.
Cologne really hurt the Lady Bearcats so far in this first half.
Leading all scorers with 11. Nice find to Kostyal-Larrier, who cuts in. Now she's got 7 here in 10 minutes of work.
Well, Baruch now, great defense by Morales.
Ooh, turnover there. Almost a turnover there, I should say.
Well, a
it's
little
gonna be
bit
a double dribble there from Romero, and it'll go back to Baruch.
A little bit of hot potato on the court, but it turns out to be Baruch ball with a 4-point lead, momentum on the Lady Bearcats side.
And Kostyal-Larrier going to work right now in her bag as she's able to turn around in the post and push and get that shot to go. Excuse me.
David, City College has no answer for her.
Romero high arcing three, nothing but the bottom of the net, and it's back to a 3-point game.
Well, that hurts because momentum was on Baruch's side.
Kostyal-Larrier puts it on the floor. She has the hot hand. Not that time. Doesn't get that one to go. McRae saves it from going out of bounds. And it's going to be a travel there from Morales. I think she just got lost between two minds. And it's going to be a timeout for Baruch with 7:52 remaining. They lead by 3 in a game, Joe. Not a lot of whistles. End-to-end action. You're watching Baruch basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
Baruch is doing everything that's positive for themselves. But, City College surprisingly hit that last three, unlike the pattern. They've been not really utilizing the perimeter shot. It's all been close in. So Baruch does not want to give City College a new dimension via the perimeter game. Right now, I feel that offensively Baruch is okay, but it's really now defensively that they impose their will.
So now Joseph Pascal trying to enter into Suberville. However, Morales comes away with it once again. Baruch in transition. Morales goes going coast to coast, puts her head down, and lays it in. And DeRusso wants to talk things over now for the Beavers. He cannot be happy with what just transpired there.
Well, you know, Morales had choices, but with a little fake, just took it herself. Everything is good offensively now for the Lady Bearcats, David. It's right now about the defensive effort for Baruch. 5-point lead, and I feel that separation can occur right now.
So Joseph Pascal now brings it into the front court for the Beavers. Comes to the near side. Inside to Fisher. Across to Romero. Romero high arcing three. Nothing but the bottom of the net again. Romero's got a quick six.
Yeah, that's not good. She was able to get a good look and set her feet.
Kostyal-Larrier on the far side. A little bit busy over there. There's a lot of heads. Entry pass to Kostyal-Larrier. Bounce pass inside. Nice finish there by McRae.
How about that? De Luka to Kostyal-Larrier. Bang. McRae finishes. Can't create that. That was so good.
And now Suberville puts her head down, drives. Nope, took too many steps. And that's going to go back to the Bearcats.
Now, Baruch does something great on offense, comes back, does something great on defense. This is the way, you really start to put together the ingredients for a victory.
So Kostyal-Larrier will have the ball in her hands, gives it over to De Luka on the inside. Morales fouled on the outside, and that'll be on the floor. That's already the fourth team foul here in the second quarter for the Beavers.
Now, if I'm the Lady Bearcats, I'm just calling out Kostyal-Larrier's number right now because City College has no answer.
Joseph Pascal has it on the near side. Romero entry pass inside to Suberville. Shot no good. She's fouled there underneath by Morales. And that'll send her to the line to shoot two.
Morales just needed to stand firmly. Instead, she went. So that was an easy foul. Baruch has got to be more patient on defense and just stay in position.
And Suberville off on the first.
Yeah, it looks like Morales may have taken a hand or something to the mouth.
Only a 30% free throw shooter on the season as she gets the second one to go.
Well, you don't want City College to hang around if you're Baruch. You really want to just play solid offense and solid defense.
And Doran Lewis trapped up top. Now it's over to Kostyal-Larrier. 15 to shoot. Bounce pass to McRae on the baseline. Ball is loose on the floor. Goes off her leg last. And a turnover there from Baruch.
Yeah, you know what? Idea never had a touch on that possession. You're flirting with problems when you make those deep passes down low.
And that's the 11th turnover for the Bearcats here in the first half. We're not even at the midway point of the first quarter as now Joseph Pascal, floater in the lane, and gets that one to rattle home.
All of their success coming from in close.
Thornton Lewis looking for options. Gives it over to McRae. Now Kostyal-Larrier finds Mitchell underneath. She loses it. Goes out of bounds and back to the Beavers.
Kostyal-Larrier means well, but she really can create her own shot.
Lillianna Morales checked in the Bearcats lineup.
(29-28), too close for comfort here. You know, City College hanging around. And, David, they've had too much success offensively this first half.
Suberville gets it inside to Romero, turns it over there. And both teams right now can't find anything to get going on the offensive end.
Well, everything has been in traffic.
24 combined turnovers.
Baruch was successful when they didn't let City College set up defensively.
Kostyal-Larrier calls for the pick, takes it right. De Luka entry pass, trying to get it inside to Morales. Active hands there by Fisher. It'll stay with Baruch.
Well, there's no real De Luka and Isabella, the offensive options, in terms of perimeter shooting for the Bearcats.
Lopez inside, trying to find Kostyal-Larrier. Ball knocked away. Tight space underneath. Ooh, Morales all over Ramos on the far side. They're going to say it goes off of City College last. Nice play there on the defensive end by Morales. Correction, they're going to overturn it as the baseline ref overturned the sideline ref, and it'll be City College ball on the far side.
David, sometimes as a coach, you may have to have your post players have football catches in practice just to make sure that their hands, you know, are able to catch these tight passes underneath.
Lopez end-to-end and lays it in off the glass. And Baruch take the lead back. Couple lead changes here now at the midway point of the second quarter.
Baruch, again, has been successful in driving to the basket.
Entry pass inside to Fisher. Trying to get it over to Ramos on the far side. That one went through everybody or might have gone off Ramos' hand. Check that, and it's back to the Bearcats.
You know what? Let's see if Lopez can duplicate what she did, if there's something there.
Lopez has it up top. Cologne out on her. Lopez driving in. Off the glass. Oh, they're going to call it on the floor. No continuation, and that'll be side out for the Bearcats.
Well,
as that'll be the fourth team foul.
David, it looked like contact on her way.
I thought it was all in the motion, but I think we were overruled on that one as the foul there's on number 30, Romero. That's going to be her first, and it'll be Kostyal-Larrier to inbound. And, Joe, last few inbounds, we've seen Baruch underneath the basket kind of try to force it baseline. I'm glad they kind of went a bit further out from the basket.
David,
there.
to your point, there's too many hands underneath.
Lopez over to De Luka. De Luka, high arcing shot and gets that one to go.
Well, that's the freshman who can shoot it.
An entrance pass over to Suberville. Just a bit too strong, and it's going to go back to Baruch. That's the 13th turnover now. Check that, 14th turnover for the Beavers.
Now, if I'm Baruch, I'm looking for De Luka.
Three there by Kostyal-Larrier, no good.
De Luka's open.
Lopez into the lane and underneath to McRae, who lays it in.
Well, how many times have we seen that tonight? Two-man game ending points for the Lady Bearcats.
Oh, take Suberville once again, a little baffled by the travel there. Says she didn't move her pivot. The refs disagreed, and it'll go back to the Bearcats.
David, could this be a record-setting turnover game?
It's definitely up there. We've already seen 29 of them in less than 17 minutes of action. Make that 30 of them in less than 27 minutes of action.
Well, just as you said it, there's another turnover by McRae. I don't know why Lopez is not handling the ball to initiate the offense.
It's crazy right now. Both teams are shooting a combined 55% from the field and have 30 turnovers between them. So they're either throwing it away or throwing it into the basket.
So you got to be a mathematician for a game like this. A lot of numbers being thrown around.
And just on cue, the Beavers turn it back over to the Bearcats.
David, I'm losing track of the turnovers. They're happening too fast to keep track of.
And Baruch now on a 6-0 run. Ooh, almost turned over there. Now inside to Lopez. Ooh, nice shuffle pass underneath to Kostyal-Larrier. She misses. Poked out, though. Idir gets it back. Her shot doesn't go, but she's fouled in the process.
Yeah, well, everything is pointing to Baruch now, 5-point lead, 2:48 left. David, just a little bit of a trivia question. Bernard Baruch actually went to City College, their business school. Talk about City College alumni. Judd Hirsch, famous actor.
My grandparents?
Your grandparents.
They met at City College.
There you go. Okay. Somebody with a last name Frankfurter also. Seriously, a City College alumni.
As it's loose on the floor.
Our distinguished General Colin Powell, City College alumnus.
Is number 32, Amanda Fisher.
So Baruch have a 6-point lead, 2:46 remaining here in the half, trying to extend as they're looking to continue the 7-0 run that they have. Opportunity here to add to it as the inbounds to Morales on the near side. Gives it outside, nope, travel, and it's going to go back to the Beavers.
Well, once again, the Baruch is rushing. Right now, I really want to work the clock. You got a 6-point lead. Things are going well for you. You know, work the clock now.
Joseph Pascal now over to Suberville. Joseph Pascal, 6 points in 16 minutes. Curls, Lopez all over her. Tied up. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Morales. I saw it there. She kind of got tied up. I think she was going for the ball, and her arm just kind of slid through. So it'll stay right there with the Beavers. It's only the second team foul for the Bearcats.
David, that was a ticky-tacky foul call. And you know what? It sends Morales to the bench.
It's her second foul here in the first half. Entry pass right to the waiting hands of, I think, McRae and De Luka. De Luka, ooh, dangerous play there as McRae has it. Bounce pass over to Idir. Idir gives it off to De Luka. She almost loses it on the far side. McRae now puts it on the deck, trying to get it inside. McRae gets it back after the pass was batted. De Luka pulls the three, and she gets that one to go. Nope, they're going to call that a 2. It's 38-30.
I'll tell you, De Luka needs to shoot more, especially when Idir is not in the game.
Joseph Pascal inside the Suberville. She's quickly doubled.
Well, that was a travel.
Joseph Pascal, nope, not blocked on the way through. It's Kostyal-Larrier.
Well, Baruch is leaving themselves open to a problem if they're going to just let somebody penetrate. You're going to have to foul just to bail yourself out. You know, Coach K would love to have a 10-point lead going into the half. 10-point lead just feels good. Not 9, not 11, but 10.
And it's 7 right now as they knock down the second free throw.
Now, Baruch should not be in a rush. Let's get good shots going into the half.
Coming in on minute 30 remaining here in the second quarter. It's Lopez. Herrera out on her. Now inside Kostyal-Larrier, free throw line jumper, too strong. Hard off back iron, long rebound out to the free throw line. It's going to be Romero who comes away with it. Joseph Pascal now into the front court here on the near side. Kostyal-Larrier picks her up.
David, excuse me, Isabella's got to make that shot. It's a perfect setup in the lane. No one's near her.
And 10 to shoot, 9 in the shot clock. Getting deep in the shot clock are the Beavers. Joseph Pascal drives right, too many steps, and it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
Now, I wouldn't be in a rush offensively. If I'm Baruch, they have a 7-point lead. Try and go into the locker room around 10.
Ooh, almost a dangerous pass there now. Idea on the near side. Kostyal-Larrier comes with the pick. Idea takes it. Now De Luka, far side. That's going to be a 3 if it goes. And it does. And just like that, Bearcats have a 10-point lead. And they set themselves up for a 2-for-1.
Well, De Luka's really feeling it today.
Suberville turns, looking for options inside out. Romero puts it on the deck. Floater around and out, no good. And Lopez comes down with the rebound. Up ahead to Kostyal-Larrier. And she's able to just lay it in with the right hand and extend the lead to 12.
Yeah, this is all favorable for Baruch. Good effort to really end this first half.
And the Beavers can hold for the final shot. Joseph Pascal inside to Suberville. Suberville quickly doubled. Suberville push shot from the lane, no good. And that will do it for first half action here in the opening game of your doubleheader between City College and Baruch. Baruch up 12, 43-31. And what's been a sloppy end-to-end game, Baruch able to double their lead right before the half.
Well, David, before I say anything, can you please update me on the turnover numbers?
34 combined.
Okay, well, that's a mouthful. I can't even add to 34. But anyway, great first half for De Luka, the freshman. Of course, Kostyal-Larrier, she was more than we've seen of her lately in terms of production. But she's getting wide open shots. Thornton Lewis knocking down some shots off the bench. Morales doing her usual. McRae on one leg doing a great job. Idea has been quiet, but her teammates have stepped up.
Idea yet to have a bucket here in 19 minutes of action in the first half.
Right. Now, City College is just kind of playing ball in the schoolyard. Drive left, drive right. Really hasn't been a factor from the perimeter. So this 12-point lead, if you're Baruch, you're feeling good. But I think, obviously, David, the speech cut down on your turnovers. And just,
In which locker room?
Well, that's the question. Heck, they're talking about that in Starbucks as well across the street.
Joe, we kind of spoke about it early in the second quarter. I felt City College was kind of getting into a rhythm, hitting some shots. And, obviously mentioned the turnovers. The turnovers just took them right out of the rhythm.
Well, Baruch took advantage, let's say that, of turnovers. They're doing a great job beating City College down the court, getting 2-on-1s. So Baruch is doing a highlight tape of ways to score. If they could cut down on the turnovers and really just not worry about the outside game of City College, David, they'll be good.
So Baruch taking this lead, shooting 56% from the field, 33% from downtown, still struggling a little bit from the line, only 7 attempts here in the first half.
Well, I think Baruch, if you continue what they're doing in close, they'll get fouls. McRae, I feel she's always going to get fouled. Kostyal-Larrier is always going to get fouled. Let's see now what Coach K and Coach Shanahan draw up with this 12-point lead. And in terms of going to the bench, we've seen Thornton Lewis. We've seen Brianna Lopez. Again, Nicole is not available. So this is a good attack now from Baruch, David.
Baruch trying to move to 6-3 here at the Arc Arena. We'll step aside, and we'll be back in 10 minutes to preview your second half. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting. And welcome back to the Arc Arena. If you're just joining us, we have an end-to-end game here between the Beavers of City College and your Baruch College Bearcats. It has been turnovers and made shots here, Joe, so far in the first half.
Well, it was brought to my attention that City College only has 7 rebounds. So unlike the other high numbers, that's a low number. But Baruch up 12 as we enter the third quarter. Let's see what Coach K, draws up. Clearly, Baruch at any point can go on a run. I think that City College just is hanging around, and they don't offer a strong enough perimeter game, City College, but they have been effective putting the ball on the floor.
So we are moments away from the start of your second half, as Baruch have already broken the huddle, waiting for the Beavers to come out. Kostyal-Larrier and Cologne tied for the leading scorers in the first half. Cologne did experience some foul trouble late in that first half, which brought her to the bench. It'll be Joseph Pascal with the ball in her hands to start the second half.
De Luka started to get some points on the board.
Floater there, no good. However, Fisher able to clean up the glass and finally get that one to go.
Well, she was just flat-footed. That can't happen.
Baruch ended the first half on a 14-3 run, so a quick start here for City College, and Baruch, just like that, turn it over. Turnovers, the story of the first half there, Joe.
Yeah, it's really a problem because, you're working so hard, and then you give it up so easily.
And Cologne goes baseline, shot a little too strong off back iron, no good. Ball still loose, and it's Lopez who comes away with it on the near side, quickly into the front court. De Luka, a wild pass there, trying to find the cutting Kostyal-Larrier, and it's going to go back the other way.
Well, David, unless there's some wind in here that I don't know about, that ball just took off.
Joseph Pascal over to Cologne on the far side. Entry pass to Stuberville, inside out. Cologne drives baseline and gets that floater to go.
She's done that too much in this game.
She's got 13, the Baruch lead cut to 8, 4-0 run for the Beavers to start off the second half.
Now remember, you got to give your shooters early touches in the possession. Idea hasn't touched the ball.
Ooh, nice spin move there by Morales, who finishes off the glass.
Wow, that was a pro move by Morales.
Seen her week over week kind of get more and more comfortable in that post roll.
Well, the experience is just unbelievable how quickly you mature as a player.
And Ramos can't get that shot to go. Good defense there by Adair. Baruch have numbers. Bounce pass inside to Morales. Lets the defender fly through. Ooh, all the way around and out. And now it'll be rebounded there by the Beavers with Joseph Pascal bringing to the front court. Check that. That's Cologne now here on the near side. Goes into the lane. Wild shot with the left hand and gets that one to go.
Well, Cologne is having too much success if you're Coach K at Baruch.
Morales inside to McRae. McRae bounce pass to Kostyal-Larrier, sidesteps a defender, and lays it in off the glass.
Great catch, great pass, great patience by McRae.
Baruch shooting close to 56%. Joseph Pascal gives it up top to Cologne.
Cologne has just done whatever she's wanted to do here.
She'll pull a three there, off front iron, no good. An idea up ahead to Lopez. Lopez over to Morales, finishes off the glass. And once again, Baruch able to punish the Beavers in transition.
Some big-time passes from Baruch players to their teammate.
Joseph Pascal, crossover move. Ooh, that's big. called a block. I don't know about that. It looked like
Well,
more of a travel, but it'll be, let's see if they're going to call it in the act, so that'll send Joseph Pascal to the line.
David, she had a clear path to the basket, but then she veered, and then the foul occurred.
Elizabeth Herrera returns to the Beavers lineup. 2 shots for number 10, Blessings, Joseph Pascal.
Joseph Pascal off on the first. And 2 of 2 from the line.
Now Coach K urging Baruch to push the ball. That's when they've been effective, when City College can't set up.
Kostyal-Larrier now to Idea. Idea still scoreless here in 22 minutes of action. Check that. She does have the 1 free throw. Lopez in the lane. Floater. Shot no good. Lopez hits the deck hard.
Well, Lopez got fouled. I don't know why they didn't call it. The referee was standing on top of her.
Now Herrera the other way. Goes right into McRae. Offensive foul. And it's going to go back to the Bearcats.
Well, that seemed to be a makeup call for the non-call in the offensive end for Baruch.
Offensive foul on number 5. Elizabeth Herrera. Herrera's first.
Well, I think that Baruch has got to get Idea involved somehow.
Kostyal-Larrier drives baseline, looking for options.
Well, she's going to get double teamed.
Beaver possession.
So she's got to position herself to finish. Because once she gets by the sideline or the baseline, it could be a turnover.
Now Lopez has it, picks up her dribble. Seen that a few times here, Joe. Bearcats just picking up their dribble a bit early before they know where they want to go with it.
Well, City College doing a good job of doubling, David.
As Kostyal-Larrier fouled underneath. It's going to be on Herrera. That's going to be her second in succession, and it'll be right underneath for the Bearcats.
The Bearcats are getting into traffic jams. You got to move the ball and just move it from side to side. Something's going to free up.
Well, that's the thing, Joe. When they pick up that dribble, it gives the Beavers an opportunity to double.
Exactly.
Morales now moving to the lane, picks up her dribble. Kostyal-Larrier shot's blocked. However, Morales gets it back. Her shot's blocked. Fisher going to work there on the defensive end. Now it's Lopez back to Morales. Thinks about the shot. Ooh, as Fisher knocks right into her.
Well, Fisher body checked Morales.
Fouls on number 32, Amber Fisher, her third.
Like I said, that was on the floor. So it'll stay with Baruch underneath. That's already the 3rd team foul for the Beavers.
Morales deserves shots after that hit.
Nice find there by Morales to Kostyal-Larrier, who was able to finish on the reverse layup. Baruch lead, biggest lead of the night, 13.
Well, the passing has been great for Baruch.
And now Cologne now on the far side. Oh, almost throws it away. However, Joseph Pascal able to run it down. Herrera near side, high arcing 3. Awkward rotation on that shot, Joe.
Well,
She's
yes,
able to get that one to go.
She throws up like a knuckleball.
It's like her release spins it sideways.
Yeah, she's a knuckleball pitcher, that's for sure. I wonder if she plays for the baseball team.
But that was her first shot of the night, and I guess the rotation is effective as she gets that one to go. Kostyal-Larrier can't answer on the other end. Rebounded by Fisher here, and it's a 10-point game. Joseph Pascal into the front court.
Joseph Pascal sounds like a pitcher on the Houston Astros.
And good defense there by Morales to deny the entry, and it's McRae the other way. Bounce pass underneath to Morales, outside to Lopez on the near side. Puts it on the floor, into the lane, back to Morales. Mid-range jumper, too strong, and Fisher comes down with the rebound.
Well, Idea was standing wide open on the elbow. They're not finding her. There's Cologne again with another uncontested layup, which is going to give Coach K nightmares.
Cologne only averaging around 6 points per game, and she's now tied with the lead with Kostyal-Larrier with 15 in the ball game. Morales' mid-range shot no good.
Well, guaranteed she's going again, David.
As Cologne right into the lane. Shot no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. Last off of the Beavers. Last off Baruch, and it'll stay with the Beavers.
I think from here on in, we're going to see a lot of Cologne for City College.
And Herrera takes too many steps, and it's going to go back to Baruch.
Well, the problem with this game is I think, Baruch is the better team personnel-wise, but they haven't really separated themselves from City College. But that's a great play.
Nice play there. De Luka cutting back door and able to finish. Nice find there by the Bearcats, and that'll send De Luka to the line.
Nice find, nice catch in traffic. De Luka putting together, David, probably her best offensive game of the year.
Ramos in for Herrera. And De Luka can't get that to go. Fisher rips down the rebound. Baruch lead by 10, 53-43. Under 3.5 remaining as Cologne strong into the lane. Shot no good. Rebound up and over everybody. Ramos able to clean up the glass.
Well, that can't happen. Baruch was just caught, stargazing.
Near side, De Luka puts it on the floor. Thinks about the shot. Instead, Thornton Lewis up top. Back to De Luka near side. She'll pull the three. Shot off front iron, no good. However, she gets her own rebound and able to finish off the glass. Joe,
this is her night, David.
Perfect from the field as she has 11. Active on the defensive end. Trying to stay with Cologne. Cologne's got 17 now for the Beavers. Inside out, Ramos straight on three. Barely grazes left iron. Lopez comes down with the rebound. Thornton Lewis pulls the three. Near side, shot no good. Joseph Pascal right past Idea into the front court, working on Lopez. Through the double team, and she's fouled on the way up, and that'll send her to the free throw line.
Well, the problem if you're Baruch, City College is not going away. They're going to keep pushing it, and question is, how are you going to defend? It's a 10-point lead, but that can evaporate really quickly.
And off on the first. And one of two from the line. It's 55-46. We're coming down. 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Have the making of a solid final quarter here at the Arc Arena. Don't forget the men's game right after this at 7:30 as De Luka cleans up the offensive glass. Her shot blocked as the men trying to get a W also against City College tonight. Ball swung around the perimeter. Now it's Romero over to Ramos. Ramos drives baseline. Her shot blocked by McRae. Lopez comes away with it. Lopez going coast to coast right into the lane. Scoop shot, no good. And that'll send Lopez to the line to shoot two as she hit the deck hard.
Good decision by Lopez. Freed herself with a little crossover.
Number 10, Blessings Joseph Pascal. A second personal foul. That's 5 team fouls. 2 shots coming for Brianna Lopez.
So that puts Baruch in the bonus.
Well, City College is going to continue to foul, David, because, Baruch is taking it to them. But on the other end, Baruch cannot let City College gain some confidence, go on a little streak, because, even though it's a 10-point lead, could get right back into it.
Lopez 2 of 2 from the line there. They have an 11-point lead. Late here in the third is Joseph Pascal now into the front court. Baruch setting up in the 2-3 zone. Pascal hop step into the lane. Ball's loose on the deck. And it's going to be a jump ball there. And it'll stay with the Beavers.
Well, once Pascal puts it on the floor, you just need to swipe it because she's dribbled into traffic.
And the Beavers want to talk things over as Coach DeRusso takes a full timeout with 1:30 remaining. Baruch lead by 11. They're trying to extend create a little bit of a winning streak and bump their record up to 7-9 and go above 500 in the conference.
Well, David, this game is for Baruch's taking. They would have to beat themselves moving forward into the fourth quarter because they have clearly been successful on most of their offensive, pursuits.
Their largest lead has been 13. They lead by 11. City College has not had a lead since they were up 30-29 in the second quarter.
Well, Baruch was great in transition early on, and that kind of, created a theme for tonight. Now, De Luka, her outside shooting, has replaced the usual outside shooting of Idea.
Baruch have 3 players in double figures. Kostyal-Larrier leads the Bearcats with 15. De Luka and Morales both with 11.
And it's funny because last game Idea was such a factor. In this game, she's out there, but we haven't been talking about her. Well, Cologne likes to dance, but that time she danced a little too much.
And Thorin Lewis now on the near side to Lopez. Long three there over the outstretched arms of McRae.
Well,
Thorin Lewis not good on that one, and it's quickly the Beavers the other way, but De Luka able to read that pass, intercept it, ahead of the pack to Lopez. Nice find. Lopez lays it in with the left hand.
What a great pass and catch. De Luka to Lopez.
So Ramos now has it on the near side. Romero up top. Cologne doubled in the corner now, getting herself into some trouble. Romero gets it over to Suberville. Cologne pulls the jumper, shot way short. Goes right into the waiting hands of Thornton Lewis, and she brings it into the front court.
Now, Coach K saying, work the clock. Baruch should let this go down real far and then get a shot off going into the fourth quarter.
They're trying to get Idea open. Idea puts it on the floor. Kicks it out near side. Thornton Lewis has the look. High arcing shot, no good. McRae on the rebound. Had a little time, though. Tried to put it right back up. Shot no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter as Fisher and De Luka were battling for it underneath. But Baruch have a 13-point lead going into the fourth, trying to claim this front end of your doubleheader between the Beavers and the Bearcats. You're watching Baruch basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.
Well, let's face it, De Luka, this has been her game. And we want to shout her out, the freshman, who, again, now is not a freshman because you grow up real fast, especially in conference play. But, we normally, David, talk about Idea a lot on both ends of the floor. Tonight, we haven't had to, which is great because that shows the depth that Coach K does have. And, with this 13-point lead, Baruch should use the fourth quarter to just work on being efficient.
And credit to the Bearcats. They really cut down the turnovers here in the second half. Only 2 turnovers in the third quarter.
Yeah, I lost room on my paper to keep track. So, they found a way to become more efficient in that third quarter. It was a great third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, David, unfortunately, you're already thinking to the next game. You want to really have some good habits in this fourth quarter and make sure that you don't open a door for City College to mount a comeback.
So it'll be the Bearcats' ball to start things off here in the fourth. It's Idea, Lopez, Kostyal-Larrier, Morales, and De Luka on the floor for Baruch.
So familiar lineup for the Lady Bearcats.
Ooh, nice find there. Morales to the cutting, Kostyal-Larrier. Too easy, and the Bearcats just lay it in.
That's been available all night.
Joseph Pascal now to near side to Romero. Suberville, Ramos, and Colon also on the floor for the Beavers as we start the fourth quarter. Three there by Romero. Shot a little too strong, no good. And now it's Lopez the other way. Lopez. De Luka cross-court pass. Mid-range Kostyal-Larrier knocks that one down.
Well, again, De Luka had a lot to do with that, trying to make the great pass, and it found the person you want to find on offense, and Isabella.
Romero now high, arcing three. Shot a bit too strong. Idea comes down with her sixth rebound of the ballgame. Still trying to hit her first shot from the field. However, really helping out the Bearcats in other ways is now entry pass into Morales. She's double-teamed inside out from De Luka to Kostyal-Larrier. She's double-teamed on the far side. Hits to Lopez, goes through her hands. Well, she's able to run that down on the far side. Ooh, Lopez slips free on the far side and lays it in as she hits the deck.
You know what? Good aggressive play by Lopez, not to be denied.
And that puts her in the double figures with 11. Joseph Pascal driving baseline. Good defense there by the Bearcats. Shot looked like it was blocked on the way through. However, it was saved by Idea. Somehow got back to Joseph Pascal. She's fouled on the way through.
David, what a great defensive possession. All Baruch has to do is stand and extend your arms up in the air. Don't foul, and you'll be successful.
That's the third on Morales. Pascal 50% from the line tonight as she hit good on the first. 4 of 7 now.
Well, if you wouldn't have said anything, she would have probably clanked it, but we said something and it was a swish. Well, 2 swishes.
And City College setting up in the full court press. However, Lopez now up to Morales. Morales able to lay it right in.
My goodness, that was a football. That was a quarterback to a streaking tight end for a touchdown.
Nice find there by Joseph Pascal. Underneath to Ramos. She gets the rebound to go and got fouled on the way through. I think that's going to be Morales again. Those are 2 quick fouls, and that gives her 4 with 8 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Well, City College got it deep, and bad things happen, David, when you got positioned so close.
Morales 1 rebound away from a double-double tonight. She also has 3 steals and 2 blocks, so really filling up the stat sheet on both ends.
Well, the usual all-around play of Morales, we've come to expect that.
We definitely have this season, as let's not forget she's also a sophomore, so more to come from
Look
Morales.
At that pass.
Ooh. Kostyal-Larrier has to save it from going out of bounds. Now Idea up top to Lopez, and she'll slow things down. She had the look if she wanted it, but we'll take some time off the clock.
Well, that's what we need from Lopez. We need that classic floor general play from her.
Nice crossover spin move there. Can't finish with the right hand. No contact on the way through.
I don't know why you wouldn't get a foul call.
Joseph Pascal over to Romero, who lays it in over the outstretched arm of Kostyal-Larrier.
Coach K is livid that no call and a basket by City.
And Lopez has to come back for that one. As Cologne out on her. Shot no good. She's fouled. A little friendly fire there as McRae was going in for the rebound. But that'll send Lopez to the line to shoot 2.
But Lopez and De Luka have just had a solid game along with Morales. You got some statistics across the board from a lot of players for Baruch tonight. Of course, Kostyal-Larrier, filling up the stat sheet across the board.
Lopez off on the second, but McRae pulls down the offensive rebound. Idea steps into a three. Ooh, off right iron, no good. De Luka on the offensive board. Over to McRae, who lays that one in on the weak side. And Coach Katrozos wants to talk things over.
What a great pass. What a great catch in traffic. Baruch has had a highlight film today, finding teammate to teammate.
And with 7:02 remaining, Baruch lead by 17. They've led as much as by 19 just moments ago, but overall in a real solid position are the Bearcats.
Yeah, you want to harp on the turnovers, but overall, solid effort from a cast of characters for the Lady Bearcats. This is certainly something that Coach K wants to build on moving forward. Beat the team in transition. Now, what do we have to clean up? The fact that someone like Cologne scored too many points tonight. When things start to get repetitive, you got to clean that up.
So both teams break the huddle. It's Lopez, De Luka, Kostyal-Larrier, McRae, and Idea for the Bearcats.
Well, that's great defense.
An even better shot there by Ramos.
Yeah,
knocking it down over an outstretched arm.
You can't complain. I mean, that was a good shot with defense on her.
Nice move pass there. Kostyal-Larrier from Lopez up ahead of the pack. And Kostyal-Larrier lays it in for the easy bucket. 17 once again, 71-54. It looked like that was a bit of a carry. No call. However, it's McRae on the rebound. And Baruch able to come the other way with it. Ooh, sloppy play. Gives it over to Lopez here on the near side. Kostyal-Larrier probably just a second too late. However, the Bearcats get bailed out, and they'll stay right there with Baruch.
Brianna could have gone further to the basket, and she would have had options. This really the breakout game for Isabella. We've talked about when it was going to come. Well, Idea had a good look, but nothing was available.
And Ramos can't finish on the other end. And it's going to go off McRae last, so it'll stay right here.
Kostyal-Larrier has found a way to deal with the regular double teaming of the opposition. And if she just moves around, she's going to free herself outside of that double team.
That's a foul! I don't understand. She's going to... I'm just going to stop.
They're going to call it double dribble there. It seems to be a lot of contact, so the Beavers may have gotten away with one as Suberville checks back into the game for Ramos.
Well, David, sometimes you need to go to the monitor more times than you think, because there's calls that if you see it a second time, you might change your viewpoint.
They're just not challengeable offenses there, Joe. You can't just review every play for a potential foul.
No, but I mean, it's going to really cause Coach K to not sleep tonight.
So with 5:48 remaining, Baruch lead by 17.
I think basically the refs have let them play tonight for the most part.
He's got three.
An entry pass there, shot no good. Ball loose on the deck. De Luka finally runs down the rolling ball over to McRae. Now gives it over to Lopez. Lopez goes past Cologne into the front court. Ooh, looks like she may have gotten maybe a little bit of contact
Now,
there.
Baruch should work the clock. There's no rush, David.
Kostyal-Larrier steps into a free throw line jumper. Shot too short. We've seen her short arm a few of those today, as now Joseph Pascal into the front court for the Beavers, coming in on a midway point here in the fourth. Joseph Pascal into the lane, carries on the way through. She's fouled on the way up, and that'll send her back to the line.
Well, you can't be happy about that because, just defend with your hands and your feet. If you're Baruch at this point, you have the game, but, don't let City College start to make plays. You've earned the right to leave this court with a victory.
And Joseph Pascal knocks down the second. It's a 15-point game here in the fourth. The Beavers setting up in a full-court press. Lopez with the ball on the far side. Runs past Cologne. Joseph Pascal takes her foot off the accelerator. Now inside out to Morales. Hands off to De Luka. Baruch can kill some clock here if they'd like. Also trying to find a good shot. McRae, mid-range jumper. Gets that one to go as it hit pretty much every side of the rim before it dropped.
Yeah, well, I think they might have sprayed WD-40 this week.
And Tubervie right into the lane and lays it in.
Well, Baruch was asleep on that. The last 4 minutes, David, Baruch should work on efficiency on the offense and defensive end.
And Morales over to De Luka. Shot too strong. Rebounded there by Fisher. I think McRae thought she had that one. It just disappeared as it'll be Joseph Pascal now into the front court. Crossover move into the lane. Gives it off to Cologne. Near side two. And that goes all the way around. No good. And it's going to be McRae on the rebound. She's fouled by Fisher. That's only the second team foul against the Beavers.
Well, with 4:14 left, if I'm Baruch, I'm just, I want to be efficient these last 4 minutes. This is the chance to work on your game. David, the next game is not too far away. You want to really carry good momentum and habits out of this game into the next one.
Entry pass to Morales. She's back on the floor with the 4 fouls. Gives it inside to McRae. McRae reverse layup, and that one's good.
Well, McRae, again, playing with an injured left knee.
Floater from Cologne. Wild shot. Cologne hits the deck. Baruch come out of the pack with it. It's Kostyal-Larrier ahead of the pack. She can't finish the layup. And it's Morales, offensive glass, can't finish as well. She short arms that one.
Wow.
And it's going to be her 10th, so that'll give her the double-double with 13 points and 10 boards, but I think she would like that shot back. As Fisher can't hit on the other end, Ideer looking for options. Kostyal-Larrier underneath and lays that one in.
What a great pass from Ideer. Right at the right time.
She was patient there, waiting for the defender to come out.
Yeah, and a great catch in stride by Isabella. Well, Cologne's not going to stop. She's been real effective tonight, basically.
Ideer pulls up straight on and gets that one to go.
Well,
and that's her first shot to drop tonight with 2:45 remaining in the ballgame.
David, it wouldn't be complete if Ideer didn't make a shot.
And credit to the Bearcats. I mean, you're talking about Lola Ideer, one of Baruch's leading scorers on the season, second leading scorer to be exact, a little over 12 points per game. And if I came into the game, Joe, and I said Lola Ideer hits her first shot of the game with less than 3 minutes left in the ballgame, you'd be questioning how much Baruch would be down by.
That would have been an April Fool's question. But, in past years, we got used to Mia Castillo, always filling up the stat sheets. Now it's by committee.
So Mandy Lynn and Sophia Forte, both freshmen, kind of hybrid guard forwards, checking into the game.
Well, Cologne, certainly did her part tonight.
with Kostyal-Larrier out of the game, you could imagine Cologne at this point probably will end the game as the leading scorer. She's got already 22, one behind Kostyal-Larrier for the game high.
Yeah, Coach K is not going to be happy about Cologne's, productive night.
Lopez splits the defenders now into the front court. Lopez right into the lane, trying to find an option, and I think she was expecting a whistle.
You can't fault Lopez. She did everything but, be able to finish.
Now Cologne, wild shot, no good. It's Forte on the rebound. And she's fouled on the rebound, and Cologne, only the third team foul, so that'll stay underneath for the Bearcats.
Cologne's certainly not bashful.
Ooh, dangerous pass to Lynn. Now Morales gets it, mid-range jumper, and she gets that one to go, and Coach Catrozos wants to talk things over.
I'll tell you, David, if Morales starts hitting from that kind of range, boy, she's going to be something. We know how good she is as a post player, but if she's going to start stepping out, that's going to be trouble for opponents. Well, Baruch has put up 82 points tonight and given up 64. We want to hang our hat on the defense, but offensively, Baruch has proven that they could, put up numbers if need be with the depth that they have.
They've only been averaging around 59 points per game, have the Bearcats, putting up already 82, still with 2:11 remaining.
Well, remember, between De Luka and Isabella, right there, and Morales, that's quite a high figure.
So jump ball, luckily check it, it'll go back to the Beavers. And that's Romero driving baseline shot, no good. However, Fisher's there to clean it up.
Baruch was caught sleeping on that possession. City College got an easy 2.
And the doubles are just coming across the board. Baruch trying to pass out of it over to Lopez now on the near side.
Well, no hurry. They should go at about 10.
Entry pass to Forte. Nope. Instead of batted back out to Lopez. Need to shoot. 5 to shoot. Ideer going to pull a shot here from the far side. Just a bit too strong. Long rebound. Over to Ramos. Now up ahead to Cologne. Cologne trying to go coast to coast. Floater off the glass. And once again able to get that one to go.
Well, Cologne has just been a problem for the Bearcats tonight. They haven't had an answer for her, but luckily that's been it.
Inside to Morales. Takes too many steps, and it's going to go back to City College.
Quite a vocal Baruch bench tonight. Coach K, Coach Shanahan have been loud. But, Baruch is going to come out of this game with a significant win.
So a minute remaining here as Baruch looked to be getting out of here with a win as they lead by 14 in the final minute. And Morales once again on the rebound.
Well, Baruch has done a lot of good things that you can point at if you're a coach or coaching staff. Now, they have to clean up giving up sizable numbers to a player like Cologne. And, of course, we had the big turnover issue early on. So there's a lot of good stuff that came out of tonight, but some things to clean up that don't carry over into next games.
And they'll have very little time between the two games. However, I guess, Joe, when you're on a winning streak, you definitely want as little time as possible. They will be playing at York College in Jamaica, Queens on Friday. That tip-off's at 5 p.m.
Well, York's always, listen, every opponent here on is going to be tough.
Morales into the lane, can't finish. Ball batted around loose, still on the floor. Lopez comes away with it. Nope, it's Joseph Pascal going coast to coast and lays it in with the left hand, and with 15.4.
These are the things that Coach K is not going to be happy about. Absolute gifts to players like Pasquale and Cologne.
And that will do it. So Baruch extending their win streak to 2 games after the Alumni Day. Going to try to make it 3 in a row in the week when they go to York on Friday, but they pull out this one 82-70, led as much by as much as 19.
Well, David, a lot to say. We want to shout out Lola De Luka, the freshman. Great statistical game, great overall play, but particularly offensively. Isabella Kostyal-Larrier did a great job, really. We're waiting for her to put up big numbers. She did that. Solid play from Brianna Lopez. What? Yeah, so basically we really want to say the shout-outs to those players. Idea was not big in the statistical column, but played an overall game. And, of course, Morales, one-stop shopping with her.
Yeah, Baruch Morales had a double-double, 15 and 11. Kostyal-Larrier led all scorers. Correction, on the Bearcats, all scorers, 23. 5 Bearcats in double figures with Lopez, De Luka, and McRae all getting there. McRae also a double-double, 12 and 12, adding 5 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks, doing it on both ends of the floor tonight.
Yeah, David, I think that Baruch could have done what they did and more. Clean up those turnovers, and you got a really outstanding effort. But the men's game, please, Baruch Nation, get a little snack and please join us, because the men, this is a rivalry game. City College, always a tough opponent, up from 137th Street, Upper West Side. So tune in for that game. But, David, again, barring the turnovers, just a great game for the Lady Bearcats.
So we'll step aside with about 20 minutes. We'll be back to preview the men's game. Baruch once again winning the opener 82-70. You're watching Baruch Basketball on YouTube channel, Baruch Bearcats Broadcasting.